Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello, my name is Rahmat Agung Setiawan and I am from the Group 3 of the English for Tourism Manado Trip, and this is our Flipbook. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. This Flipbook will be divided into 3 main parts, which are Day 1, Day 2, and Day 3 of the trip. The first spot of tourism is the Jesus Place Monument, where these spots have a beautiful and stunning view. The form of tourism itself is nature and religious, and the visitors can come from domestic and international. And for the management itself, the place must be clean at all time because there are so many trash bins and also cleaning service. The reason why this place is so popular is because of the calm and amazing view of the monument. The second spot is the Makatete Hills. This tourism spot is really amazing and stunning because of the view. The form of tourism itself is nature-based, and the visitors can also come from domestic and also international. And for the management, it's a family management where it's popular, of course, for the amazing and stunning view of all the entirety of the Manado city from above of the hill. The third spot is the Kaisanti Cafe. This place has a really beautiful garden and a view of mountains. The form of tourism itself is nature-based, and the visitors can come from domestic and also international. The management itself is staff management. The reason why this place is so popular is because of the amazing view of mountains and also amazing garden. The fourth spot of the trip Day 1 is the Aston Hill. The tourism product of this place is view and food, where the form of tourism is nature-based. The visitors can come from domestic and also international. The management itself is staff management. The reason why this place is popular is because of the spot offers a really magnificent view of an amazing blue lake. And the tourism history is that Aston Hill is a place built with a mix of Greek architecture and the local environment. The first spot of Day 2 trip is the Siladen Island. The Siladen Island has a product of tourism such as view, food, and also merchandise. But the tourism itself is the form of panoramic and nature. The visitors can come from domestic and also international. And the management is indigenous and government. The reason why it's popular because of the beautiful and amazing underwater coral and beach. The tourism history itself, it's said that once there was a ship that sank near the island. Next is the Nine Island. The tourism products is view. The form of tourism is panoramic and nature. The visitors can come from domestic and international. The management itself is indigenous and government. The reason why this place is popular is because this place only appears in midday with a stunning white sand. The tourism history itself, there is no exact history, but this floating sand island is located at the coral triangle of Siladen, Nine, and Bunaken. The last spot of Day 2 trip is the Bunaken Island. The tourism product are view, food, and merchandise. The form of tourism is panoramic in nature. The visitors can come from domestic and also international. The management itself is still indigenous and government. The reason why this place is so popular is because of the spot has a very beautiful view of beach and stunning underwater life and coral. The tourism history itself is that the Bunaken known for its vast amount of underwater ecosystem since the 1885, where the Bunaken National Park built at 1991. The first spot of Day 3 trip is the historical museum. The product is of course knowledge. The form of tourism is historical. The visitors can come from domestic and also international. And for the management is staff and government. The reason why it's so popular is because of the collection of artifacts and tools of the prehistoric era of the past. The tourism history itself is that the place was built in 1974 by the government after the discovery of some ancient artifacts. The second spot is the Lomban Water Park. The tourism product is view and food. The form of tourism is adventure. The visitors can come from domestic and also international. And for the management is based on staff management. The reason why it's popular is because of the spot. Offers a variety of water slides. The tourism history itself is that the water park was officially opened in 20 November of 2016. The last spot is the Manado Town Square Mall, where the tourism product is food and merchandise. The form of tourism is entertainment and the visitors can come from domestic and international. The management is staff and government-based management. The reason why it's so popular is because there are many variety of stuff that we can buy and eat, such as clothes and food. The tourism history itself is that the mall was built in 2015 and officially opened in October 25th, 2015. Now, in comparison to the Central Sulawesi tourism spot, such as Lake Poso Festival, the Salopa Waterfall, and the Imbo Beach first is the FTP or the Poso Lake Festival. The product is view and food, while the form of tourism is nature and adventure. The visitors can come from domestic and international, while the management is indigenous and government. What they have there in Manado and we don't here in the Central Sulawesi tourism is that the number of population between Manado and Poso or Tentena are much different, and the way that they promote their tourism spot are more appealing and more well known than the ones here in Poso and or Tentena. And how to develop is, in order to develop the tourism spot there to be more knowable, is that the easiest is through promotion such as video, photo, banner, and so on. So at least the social media will know that the spot of tourism, and by seeing it will make them interested to come here to the spot of tourism in Central Sulawesi, especially in Poso and Tentena. Moving on is the Salopa Waterfall. The product are view and food, while the form is nature adventure. The visitors can come from domestic and international. The management itself is indigenous and government. What they have there and we don't is that the way they have merchandise there in Manado. There is somewhat amazing because by having those merchandise will make the place more memorable, while here in Central Sulawesi there is no merchandise in the tourism spot, which makes it less memorable. So how to develop the tourism place is, in order to develop the tourism spot, there is of course the easiest way is to promote the tourism spot by doing some promotional video or maybe through photo or banner, so that the place will be a bit more knowable in the social media. The reason why the Salopa waterfall is so popular is because of the amazing shape of the waterfall and how it's giving a fresh view of nature. And a brief history is that the Salopa waterfall is sourced from a spring that flows from the top of the mountain with a height of 25 meters. This waterfall passes through mountain rocks as many as 12 levels. The last but not least is the Imbo Beach. The Imbo Beach product are view and of course food. The form is nature or adventure. The visitors can come from domestic and international. The management itself is based on indigenous and government. What they have there and we don't is that the fact that in Manado the tourism there has an attraction such as speedboat, which makes it more fun and memorable, while here there is no attraction at all, which makes the place feel boring. And how to develop? In order to develop the tourism spot here to be more knowable is still of course the same, is to do promotional video, via video, photo or banner and so on, so at least the place will be more noticeable in the social media. There is no exact history for the Imbo Beach, but Imbo Beach is located in Tegalrejo, Poso Kota Utara District, Poso Regency, Central Sulawesi, where this beach has white sand, clear seawater, and varied and also a beautiful coral reef. So I suppose that is the end of the flipbook from group 3. So see you again next time and thank you.